Hi, in this video, we'll talk about absolute cell references in Excel. Now, we all know what cell reference means. Cell reference refers to the cell address, and absolute cell reference is one of the types of cell references. When you use absolute reference, you're going to add a dollar sign before the column and the row identifiers like this. So the column is A and the row is 1. And if you're adding the dollar sign, the entire cell gets locked. It is useful when you use these references in a formula or copy it to other cells. So Excel will maintain the reference as it is. And this is handy when you want to fix a reference to a specific cell, such as a constant or a tax rate or bonus rate or something like that. Now, let's see some examples of using absolute cell reference. Now, in this cell, which is EF17, F17, there is a 5% bonus, and these are the salaries of some individuals, and we want to give 5% bonus amount. Now, to calculate that, we will multiply the bonus amount into the salary, right? So is equal to salary and multiplied by the bonus amount. So let's see, let's press enter. We have selected F17 cell, and then the bonus amount is 2,500. So let's copy down the formula and see, but here we are getting 0. So it is what Excel is doing is that let's see which cell it has taken. So can you see this red highlighted one? The F18 cell is taken instead of F17. Because Excel will always use relative reference by default, and this cell so is F17 and this cell is F18. If you can see in the name box, right? So that it is F18. So there's no value in F18, and that's why the cell it is showing 0. And again, if I drag one more, I will get a value error here because it is going to take the F19 here. So the cell next to it, relative to it, will be taken. And here a text is given, so it is showing a value error. So it cannot multiply with a text type. Now, in this case, we have to lock the cell. We have to only take the 5% for all the rows for the bonus amount. So let's go back and let's do this formula. Now we have to take only F17 and use it in all the salaries because the bonus amount is fixed. So F17, to freeze the relative reference and get the absolute cell reference, you have to do press F4, select the F17, and then you have to press F4. Now you can see there is a dollar sign in front of the F. F is a column and dollar sign in front of 17. That is a row which you have taken. So this entire cell gets locked, and let's press enter. Now you have 2,500. Now if I double click on this, now the entire formula gets copied, and here we will have absolute reference. So the F17 is not changing. So you can see here the first in the multiplication, the first segment here is E21, E22, E23. So it is taking each and every salary by row and the column, but the F17 is completely locked because the bonus amount is fixed here. So this is called as absolute reference. So I hope you have understood what absolute cell reference means. It is locking of the column and the row, and it is used when you have to use a constant cell. In the next video, we'll talk about mixed cell reference, where you either lock the row or the column. And if you have any doubts, please put it in the comment section. Thank you for watching.